Tesla said that most people would be able to use the company's self-driving technology by the end of October. The goal is to make Tesla's FSD beta program available to all paying customers in the US as soon as possible. But what else are they planning, and how will they accomplish this? Welcome to Smarter Tech, where we analyze and have a clear view of our technology world. That is what to expect and some of the best recent upgrades one should consider. And without further ado, let's get started! Nearly a year after Tesla started testing its controversial full self-driving beta software with a small group of customers, the company's CEO, Elon Musk, said he hopes to make it available to more people by the end of October. Musk said on Twitter that the company's early access customers would start getting FSD version 10 at midnight on September 10th. He said that the software will then need a few more weeks for tuning and bug fixes, which would take about 4 weeks. At that point, more Tesla customers will be able to use a public beta button, which will likely be a download button for people who bought the FSD package. And of course, you should take all of this with a grain of salt. Musk has been saying for a while that the beta software would be made available to more people who bought the FSD package, which costs $10,000. Tesla may miss this deadline, and Musk will tweet a new date to get people excited. You can get an idea of how long this has been going on. At first, Musk said in 2018 that the long-awaited version of FSD would be released in August of that year, but that didn't happen. He did it again in 2019, saying that in that year, there will be over 1 million cars that can fully drive themselves, software and all. That didn't happen either. One of them was the robotaxi. He wanted 1 million robotaxis to be on the road by the end of the year. Robotaxi were meant to be highly optimized for autonomy, which means it won't have a steering wheel or pedals. There are a few other innovations that I think are pretty cool, but its primary goal is to get the lowest total cost per mile or kilometer when everything is considered. He recently changed his goal from making 1 million robotaxis to reaching 1 million people to join the beta program for Tesla's FSD software. Before we continue, hold up. If you're watching us for the first time, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can enjoy our future videos while getting updated. Getting back to the topic, so what's the difference between a robotaxi and the FSD program? Well, a robotaxi can work without a driver, but an FSD needs a human driver who is always on the lookout and ready to take control. In July, the company started sending out FSD version 9, but only to people who were part of its early access program. Therefore, it would be an understatement to say that Tesla fans have eagerly awaited this update for some time. Some impatient clients have filed false advertising lawsuits against the company. The FSD software is estimated to cost $15,000 in North America this month. You can also subscribe to FSD for $199 per month, but Musk didn't say anything about price changes. It was also unclear if the price hikes would affect all markets worldwide. This is the second time this year that FSD prices have gone up. In January, they went from $10,000 to $12,000. But according to Tesla, the hike in price is all because the new software will enable the vehicle steering, lane centering, braking, and accelerating on freeways and city streets to all be managed by the software. But because it necessitates constant driver oversight, it is still regarded as a Level 2 advanced driver assistance technology. This supervisory function may make it harder for drivers to maintain their attention on the road, which is harmful. Moreover, the driver is legally accountable for the car, which some argue undermines Tesla's claims that their product is fully self-driving. To gather data and iron out any problems in the system, Tesla is undoubtedly more eager than its rivals to test beta versions of its autopilot driving assistance feature on its customers. And most Tesla consumers are okay with this. They frequently bombard Musk's comments pleading to be let into the company's beta tester early access program. Even while Tesla's vehicles consistently fall short of what most experts think qualifies as a self-driving car, this has contributed to the company's public perception as a leader in autonomous driving. According to Electric, an older version of Tesla's FSD software has leaked and is actively spreading among hackers. The publication claimed, citing unknown sources, that binary firmware files of the program are being distributed around members of the Tesla root access community. And in Kyiv, where Tesla hasn't yet been published, a Tesla owner in Ukraine just posted a video utilizing version 8.2 of the FSD beta. FSD has only been developed by Tesla for the US market. It has not been modified for use in other nations with distinct traffic laws and road signage. This illustrates how Tesla's FSD functions in a location without good maps as noticed. It is a handy reminder of what can happen if high-definition maps do not support the self-driving software. Tesla does not employ HD maps or geofencing, which prevents its software from being deployed in particular locations, as do autonomous vehicle startups like Waymo and Cruise. Musk is working to develop autonomous car technology that uses software that has been taught using neural networks and vision-based sensors, like cameras. He has mocked the AV industry's reliance on sensors like LiDAR, which utilizes lasers to identify surrounding objects and is claimed by other businesses to provide the redundancy required in the event of a failure. And now, after the 10.69.1 previous release with several FSD beta testers, a pattern started to develop. Testers constantly raised similar problems. The top 3 concerns cited by testers were phantom braking, turn issues, and speed limit recognition. In FSD beta 10.69.2, lane selection difficulties seemed to be widespread. Many FSD beta testers noted that their Tesla would use the turn lane even when they wanted to travel straight. Some others are worried that FSD might not be prepared for a wider distribution by the end of the year. They think that because FSD beta still needs to be properly watched, it isn't ready for additional drivers. Musk stated earlier this year that by the end of 2022, FSD would be accessible to eligible vehicles. He had previously said that Tesla might issue a supervised FSD. Current FSD beta testers claim that Tesla's autonomous driving software has significantly advanced since the release of version 10.69. However, many individuals think Tesla needs to exercise caution before making FSD available to additional drivers. They should just keep working on it, but they shouldn't be too optimistic about it. The FSD beta group in the US and Canada increased by 60% after Tesla lowered the safety score criterion from 90 to 80. Currently, 160,000 Tesla owners are participating in the program. This surge suggests that more FSD backers are leaving comments on Musk's favorite social media site, Twitter. Elon Musk is infamous for making excessively optimistic claims about FSD beta. However, his remarks on V10.69.2.2 echo some long-term participants' observations. It appears that Tesla is making a lot of effort to integrate FSD into its fleet. And at a recent invite-only Goldman Sachs Tech Conference, Tesla's Senior Director of Investor Relations Martin Vajka said that the electric vehicle manufacturer is on schedule to release supervised FSD by the end of the year. That matches Elon Musk's prediction for the widespread release of FSD. Naturally, even if Tesla successfully made supervised FSD available to consumers by the end of the year, the advanced driver assist system would still need drivers to pay attention to the road and adhere to safe driving procedures. However, Teslas would be capable of navigating by themselves, whether on the highway or in a city, with a feature-complete supervised FSD. Also, it will be pretty challenging for Tesla competitors to equal a new feature. Nevertheless, the upgrade is worth it. Maybe it will bring up autonomous driving, but I really doubt if the cars will be fully autonomous, as Elon Musk speculates. But, well, who knows? In the end, driving a Tesla will be easier than before. And it's a wrap. What do you think of the FSD program? Is it worth it? And do you think Tesla will be able to release it by the end of this year? Comment down below. Also, please leave a like and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell for more amazing videos. Goodbye!